most photographers, especially landscape photographers, autumn's an amazing time of year. They get very excited about it. Summer's over, the bland skies and the green are gone and they're replaced by some really beautiful yellows and oranges and reds. But for me, autumn's not such a great time. Mentally, I struggle with this time of year. I struggle with the days getting shorter. I struggle with the temperature dropping. I struggle with the thought of winter coming, and it really affects my motivation, my enthusiasm, and lots of things. So in fact, it's taken me a good 4 attempts to get out here today. So it's actually, coincidentally, I haven't planned this, it's actually World Mental Health Day, or Mental Health Awareness Day. And I just wanted to talk really about mental well-being and a few other things. Talking about mental health, and especially issues with mental health, can often be a difficult thing for people to do, especially I think for men, because we're seen as, in society, not so much anymore, it is changing, but we're seen as having to have this tough sort of exterior. But I suffer with mental health issues on occasion. I mean, there are times when I'm racked with self-doubt. I put out a vlog, I take an image. I'm nearly always looking for the negatives. I'm looking for the negatives just after I've taken it. If you notice in my vlogs, I will often say, I'm not sure if that's any good, I'm not sure if this is any good, I don't know how that's come out, it might be rubbish, but we'll see. And there's a pressure that comes with vlogging and putting out content, you know, and it's almost a self-imposed pressure. You feel like you need to be getting stuff out every week. So I guess the question is, what can you do when you have these bouts of self-doubt and loss of self-worth? I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm no expert. I'll tell you what I do. What I do is I try to ignore them. I try to ask myself why I'm feeling it. I try to give myself positives. I try to say, well, you are worth it and your work is good. Well, good to me anyway, and that's the important thing. And if I don't want to go out, but don't want to do anything, I try and say, no, come on, you've got to go out. You've got to do something. It takes a while. It's taken me 3 or 4 attempts at this. Does take a while, but you do get there. Well, I get there. And the one thing I've learned for sure is it passes. It never goes away, not for me anyway. The self-doubt never goes away, but it comes and goes. And I think the thing is the self-doubt is outweighed by the sense of pride that I get when I produce a good piece of work. When I get a nice comment, when I feel like I've achieved something, my sense of achievement outweighs my self-doubt, and in return, or in the process, it brings up my self-worth, which can only be a good thing. I'm getting attacked by ladybirds. They're everywhere. What on my nose? Go away. They're all over me. Wow. It's crazy. Seriously, how can you stay unhappy or depressed or down when you come out and you see something like that? Phenomenal. I've never seen that before. I've never seen so many ladybirds in one place. Absolutely amazing. Oh, did I get any images? I don't know. Fighting them off. It was terrible. They were everywhere. Still feel like they're everywhere. But yeah, amazing, amazing, amazing. So as I alluded to before, I said there are a couple of other things that I wanted to speak about, and mainly it's in regards to my channel and the direction of my channel. And I think this has been coming now for a good couple of months. It's sort of an organic thing. The more I put out street vlogs, the better reception they're getting. I'm enjoying it as much, if not more, than the landscape vlogs, and I'm getting some really nice comments. Although again, talking about self-doubt, I've had comments saying you found your niche in street photography and you're well suited, and your vlogs, the style of your vlog fits well with the street photography genre. And instead of going, great, that's really good, and if someone else were getting those comments, I'd be saying, brilliant, yeah, you're doing really well, I look at it and say, well, does that mean that my landscape photography is rubbish then? Is that what they're trying to say? Are they trying to say that my landscape photography is not up to scratch? Which of course, I hope they're not. I don't think they are. And also, I've been approached by a magazine to submit one of my images for an article they're writing on street photography, which is just amazing. I'm sure it's commonplace. I imagine a lot of you guys would just brush that off, but for me, that's an amazing thing, and I've never expected that in a million years. So that's basically led me to make a decision regarding my channel, and that is that I'm going to focus a lot more on street photography. Also, the fact that landscape photography from where I live is a long trip. If I want to hit the spots that are going to interest people, I'm talking about a minimum of a 2-hour drive in any direction from here. So in terms of time, street photography works better because I'm only 40 minutes away from London on the train. In terms of cost, it works out better, and cost might not be an important factor to a lot of people, but I don't work. I look after my wife with MS, and I've been living beyond my means photographically for probably since I started vlogging. I've been pushing the money, going to places I really can't afford to go to. So I've decided that I'm going to go down the route of street photography. Now I'm still going to do landscape vlogs. I love landscape photography. I'm still going to do them, but they're going to be fewer. I will still shoot locally. If I get the opportunity, I'll still go out. I've got another vlog coming out from Lanzarote from when I was there on holiday. I'm going up to Elland to see Thomas Heaton, I think on the 23rd of October, so I'll hopefully get a landscape vlog in there. And I still do the odd few because I enjoy it. but yeah, I'm going to push more now towards street photography. Genuinely, thank you for watching. I really appreciate every single view that I get. I really appreciate every comment, every like, every dislike, because it shows that you've got an opinion. Everybody who's subbed and everyone who's viewed, thank you so much. You help me to feel happier, and I hope that you're okay with the direction I'm taking. Please, honestly, feel free to comment if you think it's a good idea, if you think it's a bad idea, if you've got another suggestion, if there's anything you want to say, please feel free to comment below. That's me done really. Couple of short things. I was approached by Gareth at 1/160th of a second podcasts to do a podcast, which I recorded on Sunday. It actually turned into 2 podcasts, and it's about street photography, and basically we're critiquing each other's pictures, which is really interesting on a podcast. I think it will work, so please feel free to hit the link below to Gareth's podcasts and listen to some of his previous ones, and I'll give you a heads up when my ones are out, if you're interested. And you may notice that there was very little photography going on in this vlog. Well, I did take a couple of photos, and also I'm going to bob up for you, my northern friends there, bob up. I'm going to bob up a couple of old photos as well from the place. So I very much hope you enjoyed this vlog. I very much hope you got something out of it, and I'll see you next time.